Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. Perfect. A little time with it, and it'll work better than the real thing. What do you think?
Huh. I can still feel my real arm.
Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain?
Every now and then.
Where?
My fingertips. My left fingertips.
Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand.
Yeah.
What about your vision? Can you see okay?
Yeah, at the moment.
Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex.
Yeah. The doctor mentioned that.
Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that?
I think so.
When?
Right after I wake up. Colors look faded.
Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that.
I will.
All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs followed by a big FU. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened. Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Those of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. There was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on.
A prosthetic arm.
Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit.
prova. 1 2 3 prova. 1 2 3 prova. 1 2 3 prova. 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 1 1 1 2 3. 1 2 3 prova. Buono. Uno, do you hear my voice? Is problematic the sound quality. Okay, I thought my headset was broken, but probably just is the jack near the cord, which isn't quite working well. I have the headset plugged into the controller. Maybe the controller is too old, is giving statics as a result because of that. Probably I had to buy a DualShock controller for version number 2. This one is a pretty beat 'em up. Now I can finally come back to the game.
Yep.
I see FOB defense failed.
Yep, because they attacked.
We go for missions.
Yeah, I managed to buy the insurance just a little bit ago.
While I was trying to set up the headset, do you hear the static noise?
Nope, there's no more. There's no more static. You're perfect. You're done.
I'm asking before I started to talk. During the stream on Twitch, where there was the blue screen of the.
There was static for a bit.
And that's a bad sign. Maybe I really needed to buy another one.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah, it makes sense if your controllers are beat up. I noticed we haven't refreshed the leaderboards yet, so we're still supposedly at 82.
We've lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
Maybe 1 hour and a half from now, around 15 and 13 around my time zone.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't remember if it happens to all the stats of the game or just
I think it's a specific time within the Japanese standard time that they're using when they update stuff.
So we should be very close because after the one last night
yeah, I think so.
maybe around 10 or below 10.
Somewhere below 10, probably, I think.
Probably it's a good idea to check the FOB event rewards after each invasion.
Yeah, after each invasion. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Infiltration successful.
But yeah, I managed to get the insurance, so it shouldn't actually cost.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
I got the retaliation notification.
Yep, I see that.
From Miller. So you're still watching the stream, I guess.
Yep, I'm still watching the stream.
Are you streaming
I'm not
now?
Sure. No, I'm not. Do you want me to launch up a stream?
No, I just wanted to ask because I didn't check my phone.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait,
No,
because I'm not. I don't need to read the chat anymore. So I put my phone on the shelf.
Yep. No. So, the service provider here on my side of town is not very good. So, it's actually the provider's fault. There's problems a lot of the time, so I don't always stream on Twitch because of upload speed.
Sometimes because of the number of users connected.
There's also, yeah, there's that too.
To my zone, for example, I got similar problems where before switching from the optical fiber connection, which I'm using now, with the previous ADSL on the, which was I got a maximum 0.5 megabytes in upload speed.
Oh, I see.
So it was absolutely not possible to stream higher than 360
Oh, damn.
of resolution. So
wow.
It was absolutely the most basic connection I got to use before switching the last year with fiber connection. That FTTH to my home, so I solved the other problems.
Yeah.
So
see,
15 years to get a proper internet connection into my zone, but better later than never.
Nice. Yeah, when I use LAN, since I'm upstairs and the router's downstairs, I use a network bridge from my PS4 to my computer, and then I Wi-Fi through that, and it speeds it up by a little bit, but it's reliable when I start streaming, but it's still not great because there's the disconnection errors.
Probably you should use a very long LAN cable.
Yeah, I gotta actually find one to buy, and then, you know, have my way to go all the way down.
Especially with the PS4, when you play online or offline, or games like this one, wireless connection is always the
it's always the preferred choice, definitely.
Even the setup of the console suggests you that choice, because Wi-Fi, even if you got the router next to the console,
there's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yep.
It depends of the network settings.
Yeah.
My house, for example, I got a Cat 9 internet cable from my modem to my console, the other devices, practically wired the entire network.
You just wire everything in. That's probably
all the Wi-Fi connection. All the Wi-Fi now is just the smart.
Yeah, when I nice. But no, when I go in Ethernet everything, I usually end up having to bring my basically everything downstairs. So yeah, it does become a problem because that's the family room kind of TV area.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
I was basically forced to switch even that on wired connection using a LAN switch behind the TV, because the quality of the signal was too low. Watching YouTube was almost impossible.
Damn, that does kind of suck.
Can't watch HD videos that way. Always stopping, problem to refresh, it was a nightmare. Wired connection, every problem solved.
Yeah, wired connection usually solves just about it. There's a wormhole open.
Yes, I saw.
Yep.
Taking damage. For some reason, yesterday was very problematic to get to this.
Yeah. I think it was because of the insurance and the amount of staff that kept bugging out, because sometimes it cranked up to 30 for whatever reason, even though you're only really supposed to get 10 per kidnapping, basically.
When I logged into the game, I got the notification of 50 staff members were discharged from brig, and then basically moved out from base because I got already maxed out the maximum
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I think so. Because I was also quite full on staff. I keep having to throw out people from the waiting.
Careful down there, boss.
Something to say
Fire team, this is CP. Intruder picked up on camera. All units to combat position.
Exactly. Peace Walker was
3,500
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down.
nice.
Whoever's closest, go check it
Yeah,
out.
Peace Walker was a nightmare when it came to staff management. I like the idea of ultimate staff and all that, but Peace Walker, you couldn't develop anything, and it would automatically develop the old mother base, right? But it wouldn't actually upgrade any of the staff room. You get 100 combat unit, which is basically your money count, and 50 of every other unit, which was kind of a pain. Then you have to throw away a lot of people every time.
To get a very higher level, so I can avoid to have my staff be afflicted by diseases caused by wrong food.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I think so. I like your idea with your resource system. I think it's nice.
The problem of resources is almost
Yeah.
CP, this is 201. Lost visual contact. Heading to last known position.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah.
5 million offline and the other 25 million online.
Yeah, they split it up by like a quarter or something.
They wanted to avoid the people files to cheat basically. So they keep.
Yeah, that makes sense to avoid save file editing.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we
actually
are.
reasonable.
Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Little reason.
With Metal Gear Survive, he got a very more extreme approach. They put everything online.
Yeah, so I hear.
Mode.
Yeah, that's
Now I wonder if the next, if we ever gonna see another Metal Gear game from Konami, is gonna be just like Survive, completely online, including story mode.
Probably. And it's not likely that Kojima's gonna come back, which kind of sucks. Kojima's the best, as far as I'm concerned. There's no one can actually make a Metal Gear without him.
They probably, if they are gonna make a Metal Gear without Kojima, it's gonna be something like Survive. Completely different direction, focused on another kind of audience.
Focus less of the story.
Put the gameplay and more focus more about that aspect other than the storytelling and the overall seriousness of the tone of the game. Probably that's
or maybe they would go story mode kind of way, but of course the Age of the Snakes is over technically by 4, and it could be just continuing Raiden's story after Rising, maybe, even though Kojima was
a good choice.
I think so.
An next Rising, a sequel where in the beginning of the game Senator Armstrong isn't just dead, but is now become the president of the United States and asks Raiden from special mission as the president, and he for some reason is forced to accept. And this dynamic of Raiden and Armstrong keeps going for all the game. Really
like actually teaming up. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. But
Armstrong as the chief, the boss of Raiden for his next mission against Russians, Chinese, wherever. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, that would be actually. And then of course we'd still keep it with the hack and slash theme.
Yeah, that was on the gameplay
I like
side.
it.
As a game was very good. Completely
Yeah,
unexpected.
It was unexpected, but it was good, and the storyline actually made sense.
I really liked the fact that they had in the trophy list there is one specific dedicated to listening most, not just all, but most of the coded radio calls between characters during the game. It's a gold trophy.
Like the automated ones.
There's one intruder.
4-stop ones.
Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it.
When you manually call, not just story calls. Okay.
Just all story including the non-essential ones, the non-mandatory story calls. Just because you listen the most, you got a trophy. Something that was included in the other Kojima games on HD collection. That was very peculiar, very significant of the type of audience Revengeance was aiming. Those who were not familiar about the codec mechanic in the storytelling of people who don't trust the game about the
There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
very hilarious. But when the Raiden attacks the hostages along the missions.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
The black Otacon character, no, I don't remember his name. Voiced by Phil Lamar, same voice actor for Dante in Sons of Liberty. I don't remember the name of that character now.
Oh, that guy that was in the Kodak Missions. I don't remember his name, but I do know who you're talking about. The guy who's with whatever their team or unit is called.
Was the support unit.
Yeah.
The Platinum Trophy of that game was a nightmare.
Oh, well, I knew that much, but I threw on a Platinum because I was toying with some the settings, and well, yeah, that one's a false stop Platinum.
I remember when I tried to Platinum that game, so many times I had to restart a boss fight because I was also aiming some of them with the no damage bonus.
Oh.
I was really going
You were going for the S ranks? Damn.
You have to got S ranks.
Yeah, anything at almost any game with an S rank type
in any
ranking system.
level for each characters, even for the DLC characters. If you want to also unlock all the titles of the game, the 96 titles, including the DLCs. It was, I remember when I faced Armstrong on Revengeance, it was the hard difficult. It was the most difficult one of the game, because on Revengeance, but I already got the technique now. I tried to get the no damage.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to
Did you ever open up the Konami code? Yeah.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, the Konami code in Conventions, you actually just get another difficulty. Basically extreme, it's just title Conventions.
develop that one basically beating the game with other
Who knows? Fair enough, though. No. Okay. So on my PS3, I had to scrap it because I was running out of space. So there, I was at the giant spider neck thing fight, and I'm still at a checkpoint, and I can't get past that one point for Armstrong's final boss.
Metal Gear Exodus, something like that.
Exodus, that was it. Exodus.
I don't remember the name.
Yeah, it's
something
Metal Gear Exodus.
Yeah,
Metal Gear
was completely out of scale. It was a really gigantic metal, the biggest Metal Gear of all the Metal Gears in the franchise.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't count the how to play the ship as a Metal Gear or something like that.
If you don't count, you mean Metal Gear Zeke or Sahelanthropus?
I believe it was even bigger than Sahelanthropus, the Revengeance. It was something like a spider.
Oh yeah.
A spider.
Yeah, he was a giant spider thing with like a giant dome on top of it.
The secrecy fight on top of that was don't fuck with this senator moment was hilarious. When
I watched all
like
the
a
memes
football on the
This is,
you can see something like this made by the
yeah. Don't fuck with this senator was great.
I believe a sequel of Revengeance simply have to bring Armstrong. It's a too strong
I think so.
character. It's too loved by fanbase. Doesn't matter the political spectrum. The fanbase love Armstrong. The other love to hate Armstrong. He's loved anyway.
It's an iffy relationship. Yeah, I like Armstrong. The memes. It's the memes. I know, right? Bloody nanomachine, son. I knew all the whole.
Infiltration successful.
The fan base who loves posting memes on the internet. It was really dedicated to them. With that,
I think so. Definitely. But at least they kept in line with the story, and I like the fact.
It makes sense that the way he said the way in that moment. It wasn't just a
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up.
It lines up with the actual story of the entire franchise. It actually works well.
The fact is that the brief pause after the Raiden's question almost as a teaser what the player was thinking in that moment. Nanomachine sound. And that's the line that he delivers. He was absolutely perfection that moment.
But no, I think that also aligns with the fact that the majority of plot holes was in Metal Gear 4 was usually the excuse of nanomachines. I think that might have been a nod over to that too.
Yeah,
like say, bam.
This is a plot device used often.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, you can't explain it? Nanomachines.
And that's the line that
Exactly.
It almost looks like a fan-made recreation on some comic book. No, that was the game.
Yeah.
The meme became the game, and the game became the meme.
Yes. Definitely. That was a good game. Still technically haven't finished it, but it's a good game, without a doubt.
The soundtrack is absolutely...
Yeah, it's a great soundtrack. It's actually I've downloaded it, I've got it on my Spotify, I've just got it everywhere. Except I usually keep forgetting about the war still rages with them.
It was the composer was something like named the Christopher song as a surname.
It was a band, I don't remember who the name was exactly.
It was just one guy named the Christopher song who did the song, and then the lyrics were made by other people. I don't remember.
Oh, I see.
But even the lyrics of the song were very well written. They were absolutely focused on characters of the game. It was the something made just for the sake of put a soundtrack in the game. It was a Metal Gear level quality soundtrack.
Definitely.
And
it's
become one of the most favorite by the fans.
Yeah, it's definitely something to listen to when you're hacking and slashing.
The rules of nature moment at the beginning of the game was absolutely perfection.
Oh yes, rules of nature, and you like slice through Metal Gear
The moment
Ray.
you get the parry of the Metal Gear, that was the moment when the game started to present itself and say, you know, this is Revengeance. Be aware, prepare yourself, because this game is all about. Soundtrack, moments, gameplay, adrenalinic. It was the perfect moment to really give an idea to the player about how good this game is gonna be.
Definitely.
I played the game on PS3 about when I was playing Guns of the Patriots the 25th anniversary.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
So I was originally planning to complete the platinum of the Guns of the Patriots, then start to play Revenge. But I was so curious about Revenge that I started to play just the first part. And I came to the battle with the Metal Gear, the rules of nature moment. Then I simply had to stop because if I don't stop now, I'm gonna get the platinum or Revengeance first. So I have to stop because it was too good.
Yeah, it was probably better to stop now before I end up
I didn't want to rush this game.
Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Trophies to unlock like Guns of Power. I wanted to make each platinum trophy in order, one after another.
In order of release date or in order of chronological order, timeline.
I made I get the platinum on the HD collection. After that, I get the platinum all 3 games of the HD collection. Then I focused on the 25th anniversary of Guns of the Patriots because I took so much time to get the platinum, the HD collection, that the MGS4 came out once again. So I started when I finished that the HD collection. I started the Guns of the Patriots.
Nice.
After finishing Guns of the Patriots, I focused on Revengeance. But after getting the platinum, I was waiting a disc re-release of the game like they did in Japan, which included the DLC story on the disc. So I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it and downloaded the Jetstein Sam and the Blade Wolf DLC
Oh, yeah.
from the store.
The Blade Wolf and
So
Jet
I
Stream.
waited this release, but it never came out. So a couple of years after I get the Platinum, I finally took the decision to just download the DLC from the store, because I'm a disc kind of game collector.
You prefer
like
the physical copies.
I don't
I
like
can agree with
having
you.
the DLCs, especially when it's story related DLCs.
Yeah, it is a kind of a pain, but if you think about it, they're starting to throw away more and more discs. They're really trying to push the cloud onto us, if you catch my drift. The PS5 and the Xbox, the newest ones, they're digital versions only with no drives. See, they're trying to pull, yeah, we want you to use our store, don't use our discs.
The focus of the game industry between games and online services has created this type of situation as a result. If you want to play
having to play online with a subscription?
Just like
yeah.
Even if you got a physical copy of
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival FOB, and you can capture staff.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
We look forward to meeting the new recruits.
Yeah, you can't do much without PlayStation Plus.
Be careful down there, boss.
Kind of a pain. But my account's broken, which is kind of weird. It's broken in a sense, but it's enough where I can like use online games no problem. But of course, if I try to buy a PlayStation Plus related service, like say the Grand Theft Auto 5 monthly GTA dollars or whatever, that would work unless I physically subscribe. But I can play online with no problem. Yeah, I was... Yeah, it's like, what the hell? The defense mode and then the Metal Gear Online had to deal with it. It's like, really? You're an ass. But no, you can't do much about it, really.
That was the reason why I didn't earn these nameplates back in the day when the game came out, because I didn't have a PlayStation Plus subscription.
Fair enough.
Because I didn't like the idea to have to pay 16 euros in my currency each year to play the online portion of a game. After the PlayStation era was everything basically online was free. That is which we didn't like it. So I avoided it altogether. But when I was focused I was basically forced to buy because of survival. I simply had to, because there was no other choice to play that game. Subscribe to PlayStation Network or just skip the game. But because I'm a fan of Metal Gear games, I have to...
Did you have Metal Gear Acid?
Yes, I got all the PSP games and the PSP. I played on the PSP. Acid 2,
nice.
Portable Ops Plus, and the digital graphic novel. I got all 5.
Nice. I didn't actually play the digital graphic novel because I think that's what I thought it was just a graphic novel.
Just like the one included in the Legacy collection of the Metal Gear saga of
oh,
even the digital graphic novel but the PSP version has an interactive basically
like what Peace Walker threw our did their button presses. Yeah, that's what from what I yeah.
On the digital graphic novel on PSP, you can zoom on specific spots
Infiltration successful.
and you can unlock a memory chip, something like that. And you can use that to rebuild a database included in the game when you basically connect each chip to unlock memories, story, rather.
Your audio just cut out. You okay?
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
I guess you want...
Yes, you can reconnect basically pieces of memory to rebuild all the story, the characters, the scenario of the original Metal Gear Solid on PlayStation. And this part isn't included in the digital graphic novel from the Legacy Collection. It's exclusive for the PSP, the original PSP release. That was kind of actually fun to rebuild.
So wait, it would actually go become like save data into the PSP memory stick.
Yes.
Right?
That's a save file. It's a game. It's not just a graphic novel. It's a UMD game disc. The graphic novel.
Yeah.
On PSP.
Yeah.
That's different from the Legacy Collection, which is just basically a DVD movie. You press play and watch all the graphic novel from beginning to the end, without any interactive gameplay mechanics.
Portions, yeah.
That was just for the PS. Got lost in the photo for the Legacy Collection.
Makes sense.
Basically, when you finish it to build that database, it's like creating a neural network of memories of the Patriots. In a sense, you can move 3D, two-dimensional. You can navigate through it like a 3D model where you can skip between different characters, you can read stuff, weapons, gear. It's very interesting. If you didn't play the original Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear and the other two on MSX. It's quite I don't know how much it costs on eBay if you wanna buy it, because it's a niche kind of release for the PSP. The acid are way more famous, in my opinion, than the graphic novel, because the graphic novel is an actual game, a conventional game where you can play, shoot, sneak, a conventional Metal Gear. Is more similar to the Metal Gear Solid 4 database released on the PlayStation 2. Can you hear voice now? But besides mine.
What do you mean?
My voice is the only one you can hear now.
Yeah, it was the only one I could hear from the first place. I didn't hear any background noise.
I was asking because there are other people in my house. That's why.
Yeah.
Because so I'm not sure if their voice can be captured by this kind of microphone, because this is not a professional. Is the standard microphone with my headset. It's nothing expensive. It's
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear,
No,
but if they make it to the
it's
heart of
fine.
the
It's all
FOB,
good.
they'll capture staff from it.
You probably
Got
heard
to
my
make
game
sure
a few
that
times,
doesn't happen.
but that's no. There's. I'm kind of on the same situation with you. It's just a simple headset microphone.
sometimes
Simple
there's the
purchase.
problem of the game audio from the speakers, which creates the audio from, and creates this
Yeah.
kind of echo
Yeah.
for the listeners.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it was because of my insurance, and it was causing problems, I think. Or maybe it was just Konami altogether.
Probably probably when the player base of the game started to decrease, Konami started to provide less servers, less server available for the game as a consequence. That
Yeah, I guess so.
creates some kind of problems when there's a brief peak of players which exceed the current server, Konami's server capacity. That you might consider in the Konami operates. Always the minimum, maximum results with the minimum effort. That's the philosophy of that company.
My dog's going off for whatever reason.
Yes,
It's probably an ad.
I can
There's-
slightly hear the bark of a dog.
Yeah.
A diamond dog.
No, my dad just took my brother out to school, so there might have been an animal or something my dog saw and like, ooh, I must bark because I am an ass.
No, there's no problem. Dog is a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, dog's a dog. Can't do much about it.
Problem is when they
Successfully
start-
sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
No, he's not. He's a Shih
Careful down there, boss.
cross.
Little dog are the most dangerous.
Yeah. So,
Those who go into people's house. Because the little dogs are the most aggressive.
yeah, they are. It's like, ooh, I'm the big dog. I'm the big man. I'm strong. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They think they're all hot shit, basically.
We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Let's go check it out.
I watched an interview with someone who was in notorious to thief in the people's houses. And the most feared factor for him, for his job, if you wanna call it, was smaller dogs. The smaller dogs are the most dangerous menace for people when they see, even of the biggest dogs, because he said they make the biggest barks. The smallest
Yeah.
they are, the biggest they're gonna bark.
Yeah, my Nana had a dog that it was a little tiny Pomeranian. I don't know what it was crossed with. I think it was a cross with, I don't know. But Nana had to give her back because it was just shredding, pissing and shitting all over her house. Well, she was also in a motorhome too. She's in a trailer park.
Infiltration successful.
She couldn't handle it, and yeah, they Nana gave her back because that dog was a problem. Yeah,
When a dog he doesn't behave like the humans.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Them back to the shelter rather than abandon them or put them in a dangerous situation, especially if they are not from the streets.
Yeah, it was okay. So it started out with the Pomeranian that she got from a friend who was breeding dogs, and then after that she got one that was shipped from Mexico, and that one was a rescue. And well, she couldn't handle that one either. It was bigger than the last one, but it wasn't aggressive, but it was too hyper. It was very, very energized. And Nana couldn't deal with that one, and yeah, she there was a joke going around in the family that she can't handle it. She's not even allowed to have a fish. But no, it's...
I got the golden nameplates.
Oh, we got the gold? Hold up, let me go check.
I got the gold on the event points reward list.
Well, I keep backing out of the iDroid. Hold up, I'm gonna flick over there pretty quick.
Gold for the horse and huge gold.
Yep.
You got
okay, let's see. Let me just check. I'm loading up the... I think I still need a couple more. I'm still at silver. So I think it's after I retaliate yours.
Okay, so we keep continuing until you got the gold.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, when I was doing my research on it, so when this is done, see, we've got the gold. Well, since you've got the gold now, you don't need to worry about it having to do another 100 every time. When the next event comes up, it carries over those points, so then it can do that.
That sounds very good because
yeah, it would be. It would probably
100 through the 100 sneaking through
true intruders.
With the press, and each event was a very hardcore type of task to ask.
I think I having to do it every time, I think that's very much a pain. But it kind of sucks that that Venom Snake is no longer kind of available in a sense. Apparently the last time he was listed, I don't know if it was you who told me or it was somebody on my Reddit post, but it was apparently 3 years ago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently it was...
So they didn't make the event where you have to place in the first 10 places to get the Punisher Venom Snake golden plate anymore. For 3 years.
Yeah, they just stopped. Yeah, they just stopped.
I participated in one of these, it was around December 2015.
Yeah, that seems when the last...
I remember I tried to get the gold, but there were people basically playing 24/7.
Exactly, there was that thing.
My final position, I don't remember, maybe it was the top 20. I was or top 25.
Yeah, because I see you got silver, so...
Yes, all the people below me, I don't know, basically were 24/7 players, something like that. I was around maybe 6, 8 hours per day kind of play in that event.
Yeah, not
more
like
than
I'm
that I couldn't play. So I was basically just keeping my silver position. I was when I realized that I was never be able to place top 10, I just okay, I'm gonna just play to keep my 100 to stay in top 100, because top 10 is not gonna happen, probably never.
No, probably not ever. That does kind of suck. And there's not really like a cap or anything, like an actual player, like a point cap.
You just
Leaderboard
have
caps.
to be top 10. Just
You
one
just have to be there.
before the
Does it-
next upgrade of the rankings, because there's people where they're
Oh.
gonna play when you gonna sleep, and when you gonna wake
Exactly.
up they're still
Or-
gonna play, and when you gonna
or
sleep
they
again
got
they're gonna play
friends
all
that-
yes, they use the same account, multiple people, different time
Yeah,
zones. Is impossible.
the sharing. There's the sharing the account method.
I was
Three
a lone
different
wolf during that event, so I more than 8 hours per day. It wasn't possible for me, and it was
Fair
also
enough.
useful because I was farming materials back then.
Yeah.
Because I was developing the offline items very fast. Also great,
Yeah.
thanks to that event. But because
Nice.
of that event,
There's one intruder.
lost my happy
Their
birthday
objective is
event,
unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll
happened
capture
right
Stafferman.
during that
You've got to make sure that
online
doesn't
happy
happen.
event. I was so focused about playing.
You forgot about the happy birthday
I
event.
didn't even knew about the happy birthday event. So
Oh,
I,
you didn't even know it was
because
there?
I was
Wow.
I was playing completely offline without support
Oh, I see.
until I got to 100% completion. So after I came back online and I saw that there was a secret happy birthday event cutscene.
Defense failed.
When
Are you
you
hurt?
visit your
Try a
mother
little
base,
harder next
the day
time.
you set for the birthday for your avatar.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that I was playing this Skulls Attack special for the event to get the golden nameplate when that happened. So I got so pissed that I made a live stream on my YouTube channel months after, where I just put Hideo Kojima as a name and 24 August as birthday, and I played almost the most important story mission that day just to trigger that event that day, because I lost my happy birthday event for the first time, and I was thinking that I would never be able to get that event ever again with that
Yeah.
save file. But
when
then
I
I
played it on
realized that I get the news that if you play again your birthday, the cutscene will trigger again. It was the unique, like for example the pass quest at Mother Base. So you can
Yeah,
trigger
I
that
also-
every time you play on your birthday in the Phantom Pain.
Exactly. But no, I did it by accident. I was playing the game on my birthday, and it's like, wait a minute, what happened? Did we get infected again? And I didn't spoil myself. I'm like, oh no. And then I just got a happy birthday. So, no, I'm still silver. I have to go again.
Can you invade me now, or I have to invade you again?
You have to invade me again.
Okay, I got the retaliation notification. So
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm pretty damn close. If you're at gold, then I'm only just a few off. Probably
Yes,
because of the
probably maybe 2, 3.
probably
not
because
more.
of the internet
were very-
glitch that happened.
We got the same score almost all the time,
Yeah,
even on the rankings.
yeah.
Same,
I was actually.
it was a
Yeah.
maximum 1 in difference, but it was basically the same score. The ranking
Yeah, it was.
updated when one or two of us was still invading.
Yeah.
Successfully sneak your way into the
But
heart
no,
of the rival
then
PF's
came
FOB.
the whatever
Capture
happened
staff
glitch,
from them.
and well,
I'll be looking
I
forward
think
to meeting
that
the new
threw off
recruits,
some
boss.
of the. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a couple of those disconnects, remember? Konami kind of just broke on us. Makes sense. I don't know. I'm not sure at this point. Don't change the formula? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. I'm still waiting to be alerted. That's all.
Infiltration successful.
Because I don't remember if you defeat an intruder when you are present in your FOB, if you can retaliate right after. Or you can retaliate only if you lose. If you can retaliate only if you lose when the intruder is present, when you and the intruder are both present. Or you can
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are.
Even if the
Better step up FOB security in
are...
case they retaliate.
I don't know. That's something we'd have to look into more, but we're pretty close, so I don't think we should worry about it too much and overthink it.
You should check after each success infiltration at this point. It can be anytime,
I'm going to
anyone,
check right after this infiltration. So, commence ASAP.
Wait for a sec, I have to take a snack out from the fridge.
Okay, well, I'll just go grab a drink while you do that then. While you were prepping, I just got the last memento photo. When it said Morpho, I thought like P-Quad Morpho. No, it's not. No. It was like an actual butterfly. So, yeah, I'm just gonna record the cutscene when this is over. Because I usually end up recording the cutscene and then copy it to a USB and upload it to YouTube that way. This chair's crap.
I'm back.
Okay. I just, but when you were prepping up your microphone earlier, I managed to get the Morpho memento photo.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture Stafferman. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
that cutscene was one of the most beautiful cutscene moment of the game.
What, of when she
The final
cutscene.
when Venom wakes up outside the medical truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, I went and looked at a video, but I wasn't sure if that was faked out, because the was able to fake stuff before. I think it was the Eddie Pot guy, because he did a fake video of Mosquito's legacy, and like, if you went in as Mosquito, it would have been fine. All we do is like cut a couple of scenes.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
There was, yeah, it was weird. So I'll have to see for myself.
I remember I made a video about the video that I bought about using Mosquito as a mother base member to infiltrate FOB during the event, and in which
during the Mosquito's legacy event.
Basically,
yeah, I actually went and tried that.
I did the video as the guards did reacted against Mosquito because he was their commander.
Yeah,
but I made a video in which I explained how he created that moment. Basically, he visited his own FOB using Mosquito in the combat units.
Exactly.
And the people who were not familiar with the game basically got the idea that it was a very easy method to farm materials during an event using Mosquito during his Mosquito's legacy event.
No, in fact, I fell for it and then I realized, I looked at it and I saw the time remaining and I noticed he actually cut into training mode. I'm like, oh my god, you ass. No, I'm still silver, so you know. You've gone quiet, so you know. You're lower in volume. I can't hear you as well. Yes, I did check. I am still in silver, and so you know it's kind of, now you're picking up. Just quieter, so you know. Your mic's gone lower.
There's a problem with the microphone.
Okay, now it's fixed. It was your voice went quiet first.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB. You can capture staff from them.
All better.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Still stop. Let's go back. Still static. Yes, we're good. And you're audible, and you did like a little static buzz, and then it
Careful down there, boss.
you sounded like you were far away from the mic. And then oh, okay, that makes sense.
Fire team, this is CP. Intruder on the security monitor. All units, take him out.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's just how it is.
All fire team, this is CP. We lost the security. There's no reason for it to be changed. One less person. Go check it out.
If there's some problem with the audio, you tell me that, so I can switch off and on again to see if the problem solved.
Yeah, I will let you know if anything arises as I have.
So the controller is good. It's the switch, the cord is the problem.
Yeah, it's most likely just the cord.
It's the worst possible scenario because this the model of headset I got has an the cord which has this switch belongs to the headset and it cannot be removed. So I want to fix this switch. I without breaking the headset.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, if I say if I had a bust up little mic switch, I have the knowledge. I don't have the tools. Because for like a little small little circuit board, a really fine tipped soldering iron.
The rival PF knows who we are.
Actually,
Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Well, melting the circuit board.
I don't even think it can be opened. This little switch is made. Has no screws. It's just closed.
It's probably just
plastic plastic and plastic melt together.
Yeah, melted together. Yeah,
It's
that
made.
makes sense.
It's
made to
was programmed just that way. When the switch breaks, you have to substitute.
You're gonna have to buy it.
At least this one lasted for more 12 years. I bought it in 2009. So 12 years, it's good.
And have you like used this with like your PS3 or something?
Yes, I buy it because this was the Metal Gear Solid 4 special edition. Yes.
Oh,
So I
even
use
better.
it. I buy it to play Metal Gear Alive.
Nice.
Manchester. I even
Kinda
got
sucks that it's
the Axtromic sound connected via an optical, digital output, digital audio optical output with the PS3.
Oh,
But that one got broke at the similar problems as the switch of the headset. We started to make some static in the contact of the volume, the the volume switch and the chat switch.
Problems with volume switches. Going into invade.
I looked at that the wireless, the latest wireless model from the same manufacturer headset has the cord which is plugged into the headset. It can be removed, not like this one. So if it was like the latest model, I can basically just buy another cable, and the problem was solved. But now this one, I cannot unplug that piece of cord.
You can't unplug it from the headset. I see what you mean.
It was a flaw in the design. This had a mixed amplificator. It's a professional headset with a very low quality microphone. It's a very because the microphone can be switched as well.
I see.
But I always use this one because I never need a professional microphone. The quality of the audio, this one was more than enough for my.
More than enough for your needs, essentially. So, which Mother Base unit do you prefer? Diamond Dogs / Outer Heaven or the MSF?
As a logo, you mean? The logo?
Not so much as the logo, but as just in preference of the group.
I prefer the original.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture Stafferman. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
More advanced, but the original design of this work was more peculiar, was less schematic, hexagonal. There was the combat unit with the landing zone, which was included in the FOB's.
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security cam. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
That's part of the original mother base. But the original mother base is the people and the 3D mode ground zones. That's from videos of...
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Explore that 3D model of the old mother base in Ground Zeroes. Using Snake. The Snake from Ground Zeroes. Or even the one from the Fountain. It's a PC mode, basically. It's a very interesting video to watch.
I'll have to look for it. Is it a boundary break video?
No, it wasn't, because it was just the loading of the 3D model of the cutscene, and with a different weather condition at daylight, explored with even some collision with character on the deck, where the fight happens between SOS and Mother Base.
Yeah. So managed to load in the entirety of Mother Base physically on the actual Ground Zero's engine. Cool.
Yes, they used actually the PC version of Phantom Pain to load that part of Ground Zeroes. Maybe it was maybe it was from the flashback of Ground Zeroes included in the Phantom Pain, but basically is the old Mother Base from Peace Walker in the Phantom Pain.
Yeah. So staff-wise, morale and whatnot, like still silver. Are you okay with their whole revenge scheme in Phantom Pain, or just their whole "we're army with no borders" scheme, Peace Walker MSF era?
I believe the difference between the Mother Base from the Phantom Pain and Peace Walker is that in Phantom Pain there's a different scheme. The base was made because
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
It was made for another
Be careful down there, boss.
It doesn't matter if it's the command platform, medical platform,
Every one of the platforms
got the quarantine facility door. Like this, it was always meant to be a quarantine zone for people affected by some disease like the vocal cold, the parasites outbreak. Not just the quarantine facility actually built for the scouts.
Not the actual platform.
Just everything about the new model base in Phantom Pain was focused with this in mind. Maybe that's a clue about the plot of the game. If you pay attention to the little details, you may understand.
You might. Yeah.
You see this part of the base I'm focusing the attention here on stream. That windows.
Yeah.
This was inspired by a building in Tokyo, in Japan, about where a biological research about parasites was held, basically. Visited by Kojima Productions members during the development of the game. This part of
the command center pillar. Wow.
Yes, where does your logo, the old Mother Base logo, and these windows. The building was at a similar structure. This was the inspiration for the command platform, the command deck of the new Mother Base. I saw that for the picture posted by Kojima on Twitter back in the day. So
interesting. I don't follow Kojima on Twitter. Wow, that's actually quite interesting. I thought it was, this is the design. I didn't get it from anywhere else. I thought he just made that one up.
It's all, it's was written on the Mother Base since the first, since the beginning of the game, not just after the outbreak. It was always there. After the plot progresses, you start to notice the little details. Diamond Docks, quarantine facility.
Oh yeah, I see it right there. Huh.
But it shouldn't be there, it should be just exclusive to the quarantine platform.
Mission successful.
Yeah, I actually
maybe this is
really
just reused assets, or there's something more, Wills.
Maybe.
I don't believe when it comes to Kojima games in the racing aspects, they're always everything.
Yeah, when it comes to Kojima specifically, I think it's usually something like that.
Boss,
But
the
this
rival
one
EF knows who
may
we
just
are.
be a reuse of assets. But no, I've never actually noticed that. Wow.
Maybe it was a tease about what would eventually happen during the game, that an outbreak would spread in Mother Base. Was
It could have been like a little hint. Maybe. Who knows?
a clear tease about the inevitable.
Actually, wait, no. No, that would make sense. Because we unlocked the retake the platform mission when we're still learning about the parasites, I believe. It's mission 22. And we're in the middle of, I think, extracting Cold Talker when we get alerted to do that.
It's one of those details you have to pay attention. Even during the episode 43 Shining Lights, even in that. When you walk inside that facility, if you pay attention, there is some similar writings like this one quarantine facility, but are mirrored. The Diamond Dogs writing you see before is mirrored. Is it as you saw now? Is mirrored. To watch that as it was used to be, you have to actually watch the picture from a mirror, basically with a mirror in the side. You have to mirror the picture, basically.
Weird.
Yeah, it's mirrored, but it shouldn't be mirrored, but it is. Maybe that was a tease about the episode 46.
Maybe. Actually, that makes sense. Not so much of learning of the vocal cords, but that actually makes more sense of the quarantine facility itself. Maybe. But then again, no one's really looking in at the objective point, so nobody would truly notice.
This is something
until you start thinking about it.
The type of people who play this game, not just because it was a trend, it was the next hot game to play before playing the next one, but only the Metal Gear fans who are waiting to play this game and are the more passionate about the plot can start to replay the game over and over, looking for clues, meanings.
Exactly.
This is the type of layer of storytelling that the average casual gamer doesn't get immediately when he plays this kind of Hideo Kojima.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I play it enough, but it's usually after the second go-around of the entire story, I notice these smaller details. It happens to me with every game, in fact. Just like, I'm into it, beat the game, and then I notice these little smaller details. It's like, huh.
There's like, for example, in my ACC, those are the XOF's gloves.
Oh, see, I wondered about those gloves. I thought they were just simply quiet, but they didn't seem right.
Those are exact, and that one is the XOF's radius.
Huh.
The one on the back from the XOF soldiers.
Yeah. Then again, I'm usually beating the shit out of them before. Yeah, no, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, there have been a few things I've noticed, but those ones I just noticed those as really just backdrop. I didn't actually pay those any mind.
This is the type of game where the stuff is hidden in plain sight. And you start to recollect all the pieces together after multiple playthroughs, because you can't pay attention to everything the first time, not even me.
No. Not even if you're a hardcore.
No, this is
series
especially
fan.
with the cassette tapes. Listening the cassette tapes multiple times
yeah,
is the only way to
yeah,
fully
actually,
understand their
yeah,
what's tooling going
how
on
I
there.
figured out. That's how I figured out what happened between all of that, the secret document ones, when I finished The Man Who Sold the World on my PS3, and then I played them again here.
There's one
and
intruder.
Wait a minute.
Their objective is unclear, but if they
And
make it
some
to the
more
heart of the
things just
FOB,
clicked
they'll
in
capture staff from it.
story-wise.
You've got to make
Wow.
sure that doesn't
Fuck.
happen.
Yeah, it's even when you changed console generations, you start noticing more things.
I wish this game had a DLC code for Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker included in the package. Because playing the Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes without having experienced the Peace Walker before, as I've always
Defense
said,
failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Especially Ground Zeroes. If you play Ground Zeroes,
especially after Ground
after
Zeroes.
you build your mother base after hours and hours of gameplay in Peace Walker, the ending of
Then
that
you would
mission
understand.
has a completely whole new
Different
deeper
effect.
level. Yes,
Exactly.
effect. When you saw everything you built completely destroyed, completely changes the feeling.
The perspective.
Yes.
It's just wow. Yeah, I've noticed that a few times.
I remember
Yeah.
reading an interview where Kojima mentioned that the originally Ground Zeroes was meant to be the ending of Peace Walker, but
Yeah,
then
and
they
it's-
changed they changed this because they thought that after building hours, playing hours and hours Peace Walker, and ending like an ending like that would have made the experience too painful.
I think so.
So they
that's
decided to
actually-
make an episode just for that. Just separated from this one. Because probably people will never play it. Okay, I'm gonna play this mission, but not gonna play the end because my mother base gets destroyed. They feel too much attached to the feelings were too strong to play that mission if it was included in Peace Walker. So
I'm at 97 according to the update, so you got 102, I have 97. The leaderboard updated, so I'm pretty close. So probably the next couple at least.
yes, we're very close.
Yes. No, I'm still haven't reached gold, which is like, come on, people. I think it's
better we made
because
another 4, not just 3, because you never know Konami can just can be just to be sure, which we have not equalized at 100, but made more than 100.
yeah, I think you're right about that.
It's more safe to do that, probably. You never know
Yeah, it's
Konami
probably-
server how can mess up.
Oh yeah, exactly. There was the combination of my Wi-Fi and then Konami refreshing, and then basically everything failed. So that might have been a good chunk of those missions were.
Yes, you probably made the missions, but because of the connection, they didn't get registered from the server.
Exactly. Which is kind of a pain, but you can't do much.
At least you lost just half.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the
Not
rival
like,
PF's
yeah,
FOB.
like a whole,
You can capture
not like a
staff
whole
from them.
day's
I'll
worth.
be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
It's a very good.
Yep.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, just about the last week of the event. Like tomorrow, I think it refreshes. expect it to be either. I thought it'd be like a real quick one. But it doesn't matter too much. We managed to finish it. I think it's also because of the time zone difference. That also plays a big factor.
Because the time for connecting the players to pass for each other
yeah, that actually makes sense.
I'm from Italy, so
yeah,
I belong to the European, the power region.
Yeah, you're just 9 hours ahead of me, so
just like Australia, which they also belong to the power region despite being in the same time zones as Japan.
Huh.
Because the English language and the United Kingdom in the past. So they power the Australia is the power region.
I didn't know Australia. I thought Australia had used like an NTSC type region game, not a PAL.
They have
Oh, really?
The PAL region was also belonging to
infiltration successful.
A game in Europe as it was in Australia without modifying console or anything. It was a competition. It was the same match. The game played in London was the same from Sydney. The same package, the same language. I know probably.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
I'm more focused on Japan stuff rather than Australian stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the time zone is that one, it can be changed. Maybe it's the language of the game. I noticed when I played the Metal Gear Survival, I was looking for a player to make a match with. You can actually change the region of your search in the option.
Oh, really?
Select North America.
They actually have.
Yes.
They actually have. Interesting.
Something that the Phantom Pain doesn't have. You can select North America, US, South America, Europe.
Oh, like actually not just the America.
Yes,
like
East and West Coast. Anything. There is a region for East Coast and West Coast.
Huh. Not like
there's East Asia, West Asia, and then there's someone just for Japan.
Interesting. Yeah, and then the ones that usually end up stealing my nuke when I, attempt to do the trophy, it's usually someone in Japan. It's like, so when I'm asleep, I'm being robbed as I know it. And, yeah, that one's usually the cause of the majority of my demon points anyways. In fact, when I was playing PS3, I couldn't figure out why the hell I was so bloody. Frick. And then I did some Googles, some searching around, and it's like, oh, okay. And well,
why weren't using
because well, there was that, but I had already built 2 nukes. Because one was robbed, I'm like, ooh, I can build a nuke! Ha 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 ha! And then I noticed it was robbed. I didn't have any heroism at the time. And I built another nuke. And I got robbed again. So I had like double the max demon points. So that you can gain at once. Because when you build one nuke, you're basically instantly Demon Snake. what I understand. And then you build another one, you're just doubling your points up like twice.
It became more difficult to go back to normal if you keep playing the same style, the same lethal style.
I mean, I did prefer my non-lethals because I liked staff, so
yes,
there was some of that
to build stuff.
Yeah, but then I was spamming the heck out of White Mamba mission to, you know, take the children to drop those down. And then, of course, going into the animal conservation unit, and then finally I switch over just into the animal conservation a couple months back before I got my PS4.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture Stafferman. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
To unlock 12 of the trophies, the building nuke, then dismantle, and get the other trophy to dismantle.
Exactly.
My first nuke I made it basically because of these two trophies. But I don't remember if I get the nuclear outfit to make that way. I remember when I got another time the nuclear outfit was when my nephew was playing with my console all the time, and he was using lethal
killing all this. Yeah,
he was playing like he wasn't using no lethal weapons. He was using the game as non-lethal weapons.
Defense failed. Are you hurt?
He was killing them off, but he wasn't, because you can kill them and you won't exactly lose or activate demon points, but you have to you have to leave them near fatal wounded. They're just rolling around in the dirt. That's when you gain the points, and then you kill them. Then you're gaining even more points because you killed a wounded soldier.
It's a mechanic.
It's a very interesting mechanic, but it's a pain in the arse when you're trying to like get certain things.
Then I figured out. Then my nephew told me that even when he went to Mother Base and used the shower, the blood did the little.
You wouldn't.
So he was asking me why the character was always dirty. I have to explain to him what he was doing.
Well,
all the mechanics,
what he did
to change style, change weapons, using the non-lethal weapons. And then I selected the special mission with
the refugee rescue.
The refugee rescue to bring back the normal version of it. But I didn't use the modern base points to skip. I wanted my nephew to play all the time with that, to realize that when that happens, it takes time to go back to normal. So after that he didn't play the same style again. He started to use lethal weapons.
He started to use a little more non-lethal.
Yes, he learned this lesson in that regard.
Yeah. See, I usually use non-lethal. Anything mech related, if I can't fault in it, I just blow it up. Which makes sense. You can't destroy it. You take a gunship like you could in Peace Walker through those little smaller outer ops.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Where did the bee sleep? Was it that mission? Yeah, the honeybee mission.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, where he's just like floating around the relay base and whatnot.
Because I believe I was stopped back then with the
Exactly. Yeah,
and I had
that's...
I was completely not equipped with the proper gear to face that and trying to understand the fact that somehow, like in making the pilot of the chopper facing upside the window.
Oh, you were thinking like those kind of battles? Yeah, that would be interesting.
If I was able to somehow steal the chopper and put on the pilot for myself, but this mechanic was down.
Whoever's closest, go check it out.
It would have been a kind of a cool option, but I mean, we're technically already equipped with a bunch of helicopters, supposedly, because you know, you end up losing a helicopter for sure in the Sahelanthropus boss. Well,
I believe in Ground Zeroes I never used a single shot.
In Ground Zeroes I never lost one. Phantom Pain, I lost a few.
Yes, I lost, I guess, the Sahelanthropus battle. My first Sahelanthropus battle, very first mission against the Sahelanthropus.
Actually,
my chopper was the best weapon, but later in the fight he was basically attacked by Sahelanthropus. It was taken down.
It was taken down by, let me guess, the cluster bombs that he shot in the air.
Yes, those ones made damage, but then it was another main shot, was the railgun. I don't believe it was before or after the railgun sequence. But
Pequod usually runs off before he launches the railgun, so.
So it was before then. That was the first chopper I lost in the Phantom Pain. I remember it was.
I think probably the first actual chopper I truly lost was when I just decided, okay, I'm gonna go in, just like drop into the targets that I'm going to take out into air. I think it was where the beast, and I didn't have any of the armor upgrades for the support chopper, and I was just completely destroyed. Blew up with it. That was a problem. And then quite the rest of the times was just
infiltration successful.
The first battle with Sahelanthropus was epic.
Yeah. Oh, the one where you're actually stealthing away in Hellbound? Oh, the actual mission.
Not the one when you rescue Hugh Emmerich. That one was more run away from here as fast as you can because you can do nothing. That was a horror sequence. The Hellbound final part of that mission, because you got this UN on your back and you have to run, hide.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are.
Just have to run.
Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
That one specifically scared me, and then I'm like, what the hell is this giant hand that picked me up when I did the Where Did the Bees Sleep mission? I was like, what the heck? And then every time I saw the Skulls unit thrown into the starting credits when I launched a mission, I'm like, oh no, I'm not prepped for this.
That's when the mother base came in. You can always start to drop a box with all the gear you need if you have enough GMP to call your support level. If your support unit and mother base level is proper, you can actually
call in some weapons. But no, usually I was just afraid because I was gonna get destroyed even if I didn't have, if I had good weapons or not. I was it's going to be screwed. And then first tries especially terrified, PS3 in particular. And then, well, beating the entire story, then going to PS4, it's like, hello Skulls unit, good to see you again, go fuck yourself. Yeah, they're a pain. They end up screwing you over on a lot of S ranks, though. But there's one way you can do the metallic archaeas with, you can either destroy them with the turret that's there until it like goes, or you can apparently bring D-Walker along for the ride, and that'll help.
The Hellbound. Escaping the Hellbound. With the human
Escaping
metal.
the Hellbound.
Yes,
Yeah, that one.
You can run
There
away
was
even...
there was that too.
I didn't use it, the
Like
metal
the first
gear
time I didn't use it. I didn't use it the first time.
I don't remember because I was too scared to lose the metal gear before. So I used the Fulton. I just rescued that. I just bring that at the modern base using a Fulton recovery balloon. I didn't use it to escape. Then I triggered cutscene, and then was the moment I started to escape. Back then you didn't have all the upgrades for the bionic arm, which means your character doesn't run fast.
No, he wasn't as fast, and he was kind of, he was weakened a lot.
It was
with the whole
even more scary, that mission.
Exactly.
It was really an escape type of game. Escape, hide, dodge. You were the prey in that moment.
You were found. You were done.
When I replayed that mission later with all the gear equipped, with all the new weapons, I started to make some experiments. And when the Salanthropus appears, I just destroyed with everything I can, by some missiles, rocket launchers.
So actually, missiles and shit actually do affect him?
After a very long time of attacking with rocket launchers, the Salanthropus can be destroyed on its part, legs, arms, and then it stops. It just stops. It stay on its feet, but it just stops and keeps shaking, and it can't move anymore.
So he's completely stunned, like when you blow up the back gas.
The back, the front, the legs, the shoulder.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture Stafferman. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
It remains there because it's plot convenience.
Yes, but you can actually completely neutralize it.
I didn't know that. I thought I just had to run. So it's actually, it's like when you're fighting a pupa or any of the actual Peace Walker AIs from Peace Walker itself. You break that part. It's kind of just done. You can't use it.
Yes, I tried that with the infinite ammo bandana because you need the maximum level of rocket because you need a lot of
defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Did you use the honeybee or the other one with the lock on?
I used the most powerful tool, the one that shoots 4 missiles at a time.
Oh, so that would be the CGM that I was thinking of.
The auto, which locks automatically the target with each 4 missiles, fully developed. The one at my favorite rocket launcher, I guess Salanthropus, and there's the grenade launchers Mirage 71, something like that. Which throws multiple grenades all at once.
Oh, it got actually converted into a grenade round?
Yes, there's a show you on stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. My grenade launcher I like is not so much the Fackel, whatever, but the Izandum. The 6-round shot one.
Do you have stun grenades?
I'm gonna go look.
Other grenade launchers, the stun ones, the smoke ones.
Yeah,
the sleeping
I
gas
have them
ones.
I have them for the Fackel type, the first grenade launcher type you get.
Those who are, would you use it much?
I got gold. Yes, we have gold. Yay!
So my invasion now is not.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB.
I'm just gonna grab
Capture
the points
staff
and
from them.
go in.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yep, I got both golds. So
Be careful down there, boss.
Doesn't cause problems. I
So we
see.
have 101 instead of just 100 people kind of.
Exactly.
Just to be absolutely sure there's no one of any problem.
That makes sense.
All fire teams, this is CP.
Yeah. According to the leaderboards, you had like 102. So you're gonna definitely have some insurance. I'll go for another couple rounds, and at least just one round, I think. Yeah, one round, 101 should do the trick. And so we know it's actually synced up with the system.
So we can actually have a more than 100, just 100. It's just it took much time to get there, so better be absolutely sure to don't have
Definitely make sure we don't have any missing ones by the next event.
Just like the fact that you had five less than me infiltration successful because of the server and the connection.
Because of the thing that happened yesterday. That was
Now there's the only one left in my case, the golden punished snake. But that, as you said, it was never put.
It hasn't been put back
again.
in, from what I hear. Yeah, it's pretty much kind of been deleted, but not quite. Nothing's actually been thrown in regarding Venom Snake. So who knows? Maybe I don't know whenever it shows up again, it may be listed, but we never know.
Infiltration successful.
It's not likely.
It was due to the fact that this kind of events, when you have competitive events where you have to go in a top 10 worldwide list,
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe if they do put it in,
maybe
it might just be a different kind of rule.
Maybe some alternative way to unlock this kind of nameplate should have been added in the game. Maybe, I don't know, making 15 S rank missions in Salanthropus, so something like that.
Yeah, so something like
an alternative, an offline.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are.
Specific nameplates should have been made available, or maybe put on the store. Let the people just buy with Moten-based coins, something like that.
Actually, yeah, mother-based coins, even that would work. I think that's
you wanna
a
buy
viable
it
solution.
or you wanna lock it? Give the people choice.
Exactly. Like they aren't exactly doing the entire pay-to-win method like some games, EA. But it actually makes more sense, you know, even not so much like DLC like thrown into the PlayStation Store, but if you wanted to, yeah, mother base coins. This is a good feature.
Yeah, I remember the time when this item was added in the Phantom Pain, this online only. I remember there was a glitch when I developed this item. The precious metal requirement wasn't included when I developed this item.
For when you use for usage requirement,
no, when I
develop requirement?
It was required a huge amount of precious metal to develop, around 400,000 precious metal to develop this grenade launcher. And I remember a couple of days after I developed the item that Konami made an update in which they explained that this item there was a mistake about the requirements to develop this this weapon. And then they added the precious metal. But I didn't got the weapon removed. I just got that without spending the precious metal.
Oh, you actually got it without the need of the precious metal.
Yes.
There was a problem.
It was a lucky moment. A lucky glitch.
Very lucky moment.
It was
very
legit.
Lucky moment.
And this is the one I used against Salanthropus and Salanthropus 50, the number 50 episode, the powered version.
The extreme version.
This is the best weapon you can use against Salanthropus. It's an incredible, powerful, and especially when you use the infinite ammo bandana. It's a devastating combination.
Yeah. When I was battling Extreme Sahelanthropus the other day, I didn't have any buddies with me. I just went simply solo with a tank drop-in or an armored vehicle, but then it got destroyed, like usual. But when I threw in Quiet for the second round of the S rank, I got it. I gave her the Brennan sniper, the anti-material one, and then just went in, played like normal, destroyed. First try, no death, so I got the no retries bonus, which is even better. So yeah. It took a bit, but I got it. And yeah, so missions related, I've got S ranks on every mission now. All that's left to do is every bloody mission.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Or rather the truth mission, I'm missing both of those. But they're easy enough. Some of them are just listen to the people talking, like say the Viscount interrogations.
The start camouflage.
Exactly. Yeah, it's I won't. This is just easy. Since I've dealt with the S ranks, I don't need to worry about the hindrances of S rank removing systems. Like say the stealth camera. Damn. So when I get around to doing that, that'll all be a breeze. Same idea with the stealth camo.
Defense failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
With Snake, I repeated the same with Avatar. I replayed all the mission with Avatar
as Avatar.
Because I wanted to see if there was some secret item, weapon, reward. If I was doing that with Avatar all over again. S missions, all the tasks, with all the mission just with Avatar. After making with Snake. But there was nothing left. I already got everything I was able to unlock.
I am at 199 total wins. It's very uneven. Goddamn.
So it should have been
Right,
204 if it wasn't for command.
If it wasn't for well, technically, they got counted in those, except it didn't count on the leaderboards. So yeah.
The problem is that the stats you see in the game are all those counted in the
Are only the
leaderboards
ones.
when
Yeah.
you check the rankings, the online rankings. So the discrepancy is what isn't counted even as we did now with the golden nameplates.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You always have to keep to check every now and then your stats, because
When
there's
they
the risk
refresh.
of
Exactly.
wasting time without knowing it.
Yeah. I think they should be doing more than, like, you know,
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival
It does
PF's
make
FOB,
sense,
and you can capture staff from them.
I'm not
I'll be
expecting
looking
it
forward to meeting the
constant.
new recruits, boss.
Maybe every 12 hours in their time, not like wait like a day and a half.
Be careful down there, boss.
Log in and updates. And the leaderboard update is a little iffy. We'll see what happens. It's all second gen consoles like PS3 and 60. Yeah.
PS3 and Xbox 360 of Ground Zeroes 3 and the Phantom Pain. I don't remember, it was just Ground Zeroes. So
Yeah,
I believe next year is gonna be the year where the Phantom Pain gets the same treatment. I hope not, but you never know what's gonna happen.
I
It's
hope.
all a matter of time.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it was originally released 2016, so yeah. You can never really be too sure anymore.
But if Survive is still ongoing, maybe the Phantom Pain has added 10 years left.
Maybe. Doesn't Survive still have a good player database still?
The problem Survive doesn't have any player database on PS4 for what I can tell. Because if you try to make looking for matchmaking automatically in PS4 with Survive, you can even stay 1 hour without having any response. Then just one other guy, not just another guy to the the player base is completely maybe you can find someone in Japan Asian server.
It's usually
people in Japan.
Well, I mean, the PS Vita was still alive in Japan way at for I think about 5 years after Sony America terminated it.
Yeah, in Japan the mobile market is the strongest. Also thanks to Nintendo, to the DS, the Game Boy. Japan historically is a society which plays way often on mobile. Is very
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Plus, the Vita had the 5G system.
Yes, the people in Japan are using trains all the time, public transportation. So the mobile gaming is a necessity in that aspect for Japanese people.
If they're gonna game at all. No, I don't know if you've played Persona 5 at all, any of them. But you notice in Persona 5 when you're in the train, you see there's somebody playing on their Vita. Like, it's actually a model of the Vita, too. So there's a little... Yeah.
I remember
There's a little...
there is a similar Easter egg, but in Guns of the Patriots, in the novel. If you use the map tool, the little Metal Gear tool, moving inside of the novel, during that the briefing cutscenes.
Oh, the briefing cutscenes?
Yes,
Okay.
in the Act 3, if I remember correctly, you can actually see Sunny playing the first game Kojima worked on as an assistant director at Konami, Penguin Adventure, and she's playing on a PS Vita. No, sorry, a PlayStation 4.
Oh, it was a PSP. And it was the first game Kojima made. Would that be released notes?
It was the first game he actually finished the game published, which listed Kojima as in the credits. He was an assistant director of the director of that game. It was an Hideo Kojima game, but it was the first game published by Konami in which Hideo Kojima worked on. That is the Easter egg for that was playing. Sunny was playing on that PSP. That is something. You can also do look. You can also spot a PlayStation 3 in that room on top of
the top half of the Nomad.
Yes, the top of the scale. The ladder. There's a PS3 on the table. A limited edition just for PS3. The one with grey with green metal. A green metal monochromatic PS3.
Oh, the glossy one? So the original model?
I believe it was a limited edition recreation. The glossy one was the PSP. Was a PSP classic model used by...
Probably a 1000. Usually the 1000s are usually the glossier ones, but the default black ones are usually a matte, not so much a glossy. But yeah, I remember Sunny playing on a PSP, and I didn't actually notice a PS3 there. Interesting.
The PS3 was turned off. It was interactive, like the radio.
Yeah.
It was just a piece of.
It was just part of the environment, which is why I wouldn't have
noticed. You can turn off.
it.
You can switch. The radio instead you can turn it off on. You can switch. Bandwidth stations. We can hear various Easter eggs like soundtracks. Japanese podcast of Kojima is interactive. The PS3 was just that. It would be very interesting in making an Easter egg in which if you can actually press the reset button on the 3D model in that room, the game resets in real time. That would have been very a photo breaking model, just like PC Command is in the memory card in the original Metal Gear.
Yeah. So you know when you see the cassette of Operation Interlude,
the episode
the device
46.
in the Truth mission, when you see the device that's being put into, that's also the same one that would be used when you would boot up the Metal Gear games, apparently.
Yes, that one is
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture Stafferman. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
A device that was in the 80s. I know because I'm old enough to have played those kind of home computer, which have a device specific to read this kind of support.
I don't remember what model it was, but it was around the time of the MS.
That was the camcorder of the cassette was a SDC 500.
Ah, that's what it was. Ah, okay.
The keyboard that was the MSA
All fire
home
teams, this is CP.
computer
The satellite has gone out. Looks like a problem with the power supply.
X1,
Whoever's closest, go check on the power system.
both made by Sony, was the Sony type, the Sony model, because the MSX standard was made
Defense failed.
by
You hurt?
different companies.
Try a little harder next time.
Toshiba, Philips.
Yeah.
So each type of each company made their own version of the MSX computer, which was Microsoft.
Okay, so there was the MSX, and then there's also the Commodore 64.
Yes, the Commodore 64 was
kind of a clone or the original?
No, the Commodore 64 was an 8-bit computer of the 80s.
And I know.
Was a
I know that most people used it for gaming, anyways.
Yes, this that one I grew up with when I was a kid. Because my father bought one of those to me back in 1994 Christmas.
Nice.
It was the time when the Commodore, the company was about to vanish, was about to fail. I bought the Commodore 64 just that time. So it has a data set, which are device which reads data written on cassette tapes. So the cassette tape which Punisher Venus Snake has in his hands with that cassette represents the game. The B-side, when he turns the cassette tape, that data are game data. When he listens the cassette tape, the A side, that was music data.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because it was Operation Interlude. That was the title of a song, I believe.
So that moment represents the fact that Venus Snake receives a message, realizes who truly he is, and then
the events of Metal Gear and the era of
somehow makes a fourth wall breaking moment by loading the game in which he is about to die as a player, because he puts the operation entry 13 interlude, which was the code name of the game Metal Gear, or the mission in the original Metal Gear.
The code name for the actual.
And he put in the MSX the camcorder. It basically is loading a game, because that's what he does in that scene. Is what the kids like me made to play games back in the day on these home computers. With
I noticed that. I'm like, oh my god, are they actually loading? Because I've only played the MSX games through the HD collection, but then I noticed, like, holy crap.
That moment was a fourth wall breaking moment that probably the people of my generation was able to understand when they saw it.
Yeah, well, it was more your generation, but I mean, I understood it because, well, I like my retro consoles. I mean, I kind of collect them in a sense. Not, I can't always collect them, but it's nice to have those sort of things. Yeah, kind of for bragging rights, my age. But no, that's actually, I noticed that it took me the second go around of that mission. It's like, oh, wait a minute. But I recognized Operation Interlude for sure. Then I realized the device it was going in. Like, what the fuck?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I think boss in order to...
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, I guess.
The voice of Venus, which was supposed to be realizing that was a very strong, one of the most in the history of the video games in general, of the greatest saga made by there was a very rare showing so significant big significance like that moment when for those who like to play old games decades, watching that cutscene was amazing.
We lost the security camp. There's no reason for delay now. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
It was incredible. Even more when Venom Snake punched the middle.
Yeah.
That was an even more deep moment.
That really was like goddamn.
That was for me
But
like
no.
the representation of the frustration of the creator Hideo Kojima in that moment.
Yeah.
When he
when
he break
he
everything
was
was
making
great.
that game.
But I don't believe even after years, I don't believe everything that can be told about that moment was good. I watched dozens of videos, theories, analysis, YouTubers, which may have different interpretation according to how deep layered are you able to feel. For example, if you a younger player which abilities watch that cutscenes after yes, no idea.
Especially newer games.
The new fans, the people who buy the game because it was the first player game to play at that moment.
Exactly.
So
no
much
one's actually
got lost for them.
Yeah. No one.
And
new
because of
players.
that, I believe so much people got disappointed about it because they didn't quite understand the final ending, the true meaning. They got a sort of disappointment into realizing that the avatar, the snake they played was there, was just the player best self into the game, selected in the beginning as art. But for people, for the old fans, that moment it wasn't just a recreation of the end of Sons of Liberty with Raiden and Snake in Marathon. It was way deeper than Sons of Liberty in Marathon. There was a whole deeper layer that very few people truly realize, even now, after almost 5 years and a half. Over more than 6 years from the release of the game. Because Kojima made the game for everyone. But the true meaning of that game was something that very few people were able to understand, especially the old fans from Japan, from the Japanese side of the saga. The final moment was for them, more than anybody, for all people who worked on Metal Gear since the 1987, to the old colleagues of Hideo Kojima. Only then, those people can fully understand the meaning, the true secret, deepest meaning of that game. Not just people like me, which are old, but are never workers of Hideo Kojima. They just play. It was a very autobiographic moment. And Hideo Kojima never said a word about his previous game after he left company.
But
he just left a guy named Hitori Nojima released a couple of interviews about how we should interpret the history of MGS. But we know that words were allowed by Hideo Kojima, but we never I believe we will never have never be 100% sure if one day Hideo Kojima will make a statement, release a book, a video, about what because I believe that's the will of Kojima, leaving the people the freedom to decide the interpretation without giving them too much fun right away.
Yeah.
I made different videos about that moment on my YouTube channel.
Infiltration successful.
I believe, but I'm not a YouTuber. It's something not a professional YouTuber. I made a couple of videos because that's the moment for me is crucial to understand the last 10 years of video. Everything after with Peace Walker, and after, for me, it's should be considered as a single game, released as with an episode format. Peace Walker, Ground Zeroes, PT, The Phantom Pain, and even Survival, which is a spin-off. Everything should be considered just one game, but for the audience,
it's
there's
like
just The Phantom
it's
Pain.
like
It's limited just to that. Everything else is just another game. The prequel, the sequel, the demo, but I believe
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Isn't the proper one, if you want to understand the very deep meaning behind it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's sad that he went, but I do feel bad for him because he didn't want it to end up like what's it called? As long as a Final Fantasy game as the series. I remember reading that quote somewhere, and yeah.
Yeah, he wanted the Metal Gear Saga to be a 1 year release, just like a football game or an Assassin's Creed. So basically one game each year, or a Call of Duty, to be more precise. To be each year a new Metal Gear. Metal Gear needs his work, his time to be done, because it's a type of game which requires a different kind of approaches, unlike other more commercial type of games, because the story, the plot has a very deep importance to the success and the brand of which Metal Gear has become in the years. You can make a Metal Gear each year and pretend to be a Metal Gear. It's not gonna be that
No, it's not gonna be a Metal Gear if you just slap on its name each year. It's not the same without Kojima, but
maybe it can be different, but without Kojima, I don't believe it's gonna ever be a Metal Gear like people are used to. Maybe Revengeance is the road to.
If they're gonna. Yeah, if they're gonna continue.
That's the man, that's the character, that's the story to follow.
It's no longer the era of the snakes. Big Boss is gone. The snakes are gone.
The world would be better off without snakes.
The world would be exactly. And we got Raiden.
It's the lightning bolt era.
Yes, it's time for lightning bolt action, or whatever they call it in there.
Lightning bolt action.
Yeah. But no, it's yeah.
I believe Platinum Games has never made the statement about a sequel of Revengeance. Officially.
No, I don't think so. There's always been rumors or hopes saying, "Ooh, let's have a second one." But well, thank you for the help with the nameplates. I gotta go do something. My friend's gonna come pick me up, so I kinda gotta go for a bit. But yeah.
So you got
Thank you.
both the gold nameplates.
Yep, I've got both the gold. We've got some extra insurance because we did a couple of wins.
Yes.
So yeah, we're all good.
We're all good.
Yeah, you can keep me on your friends list if you want to just randomly play games at any point.
Sure.
So yeah. Thanks for the help, man.
Thanks to you too. If you want in the future to make some material type of boosting, something like that, when
As
your
like a farming method?
some farming when your model base is a very higher level, because or farming some S ranks soldiers, maybe there's some method to do that legit without cheating the save file.
Yeah, no, I don't usually actually edit the save files.
No, meaning I never edited a save file either. That's why I got my stats in that way. I didn't got my security team is 120 because I have all the leftovers there. The characters for story mission like mosquitoes, the interpreter, Pashto interpreter, Ocelot Miller, all the people I don't need to develop and having a higher level ranking in the other units for the moment.
Yeah. Speaking of the interpreters, if I ever fire one of them, do I actually lose that entire function, or...
You lose the function unless you replay the story mission in which you got this interpreter, and you put the interpreter in the staff unit once again, I believe.
Okay.
So you can always recover the interpreter or each special character on each mission just by replaying that mission. Even Silent Basilisk.
Even if they're in the side ops like Russian, Pashto, Afrikaans, and Kikongo.
Yes,
even if they're in that.
You have to check the missions, the rewards, the task missions, to check the rewards in the below. There's some specific.
Yeah, where they actually have the obtainable skills and blueprints.
Just like the gas engineer developer in that mission. You just replay the mission to get or rescue the prisoner, the soldier, or whatever is the object, to get that ability again at your model base in case you dismiss or lose your soldier for some reason.
Yeah, like accidentally fire if you
or maybe dies during someone invading your FOB.
There's that.
You can always recover that. No problem.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for that. Well, I will see you later. Another time. Thanks.
I thank you for your support.
No problem. Yeah, hit me up if you ever need any help with anything else.
I'll do, don't worry.
Okay. Well, see ya.
See ya.